Hi there, moms and dads. Happy Sunday. This is another episode of From Another Mother with Alicia Hogan Murphy. Glad you're here. It is pretty warm day. It's been very hot so far this week, but the sun has gone behind some clouds. So I was just out here watering my flowers and thought I'd take a second to sit down and visit with you. I wanted to touch on friendships and company. We talked on Tuesday Taco Tuesday about company, the people that we surround ourselves with. And I read a quote that said, "Friends are the family we choose with our hearts." And I love that because, as we know, we get born into families. It's not something that we can control. And we love our families, we prioritize our families. But I also know it's important to have a support system of friends around us. And I'm finding, especially as I'm getting older and my children are getting older, it's really important still to have that sort of village around me. Not even at this point to help with my kids, because I know when our kids are little, we all depend on our village of friends to help out. We all support each other and kind of look out for each other's children. But as we age, it's a good idea to keep our friendships up because it's so good for our mental health. Friendships are good for the soul. Friends are a great place to land when we need a shoulder that maybe isn't the shoulder of a family member. I am wearing this Life is Good. I love Life is Good products. I have a lot of shirts and things from Life is Good, but this one is from the Outer Banks. At the bottom you can't see, but it says Outer Banks, North Carolina. For quite a few years while our children were growing up, my friends from Villanova, my college friends, and our families, we would go to the Outer Banks every other year for a week. 8 families, 30-something kids in one house. And I remember Jack and I were dating the first time we actually went. And everyone else had little kids, really little kids. And I remember as we were driving down there saying to Jack, "You think we're going to wind up like getting annoyed with some people? You know, this is a lot of people in the house for a week." And he said, "Well, of course, it's bound to happen that, you're going to kind of..." Well, that year and every year that we went, we would get in the car at the end of the week and say, "Oh my gosh, it just worked." It did. It just worked. And we used to, if the dishwasher needed to be emptied, someone just did it. If, the recycling needed to be taken out, which was pretty often with our group, somebody just did it. And nobody kept tabs on what anyone else was doing. We just were all there together, enjoying each other, looking out for each other's kids. And Jack and I used to joke, like, well, everybody else must be talking about us but on the way home from the trip because they must be annoyed with us because we had no problems with anybody. And, my friends would laugh about that. No, there was no problem. It just worked. And my point here is that when you find your people, it just works. You feel comfortable sharing yourself with them. You feel comfortable opening yourself up, being vulnerable, whatever it may be that you need at that time. When you find your people, it works. And I think it's really important. We talked about surrounding ourselves with good people to keep up the relationships with those people, those family members, friends that we choose with our hearts. I reached out to a very good friend and also a college friend today. She is always so great about calling, and I'm a texter, and sometimes, people want to chat. You want to hear the person's voice or just catch up. It's easier by phone sometimes. And so I made the effort today, with this on my mind about keeping up with friendships, made the effort to call her today and get caught up. So this week, maybe think about the family that you choose with your heart. Maybe reach out to somebody who will bring you joy. Maybe somebody who you haven't been in touch with for a while. And laugh and enjoy them, because we really are so lucky to have friends in our lives. And I thank you for being my friend. So thanks for being here. I wish you a wonderful rest of the weekend. My hair is getting bigger as I sit here. This is very bad hair weather. So stay cool, enjoy your Sunday, and I will see you this week. Thanks. Bye.